Are you looking for a podcast about Guy Fieri's glorious grease goatee?
Well, you must be thinking of another podcast.
Oh!
You really choked that one.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to get through.
Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
How are you today?
So remember last time you asked me how I was and I said I was a 6 out of 10?
Yes.
I lied. I was like a 2 out of 10.
Oh, no!
I didn't want to upset you because I didn't know, like, the extent of it at the time.
I didn't want to upset you.
I don't want to upset you.
Okay.
But, no, so have I told you or shown you grotesque photos of the hives that have just been covering my entire body for like 10 months?
No.
Yeah. So I've been just like getting horribly itchy, giant red welts just fucking everywhere for several months now.
From like stress?
See, I don't know. So I thought it was eczema. So I was like, okay, I'll just go to the dermatologist and they'll get me like an eczema lotion or something. So yeah. I went to the dermatologist and they're like, well, those are hives, not eczema. I'm like, oh, well, I have allergies. And they're like, well, these are pretty intense. Are you like touching your allergies? And basically they just couldn't figure out what was going on with it. And they were like, you know what? Maybe you have an autoimmune disease. I'm like, that's exactly what I want to hear. So I was stressing out about that, but I got a blood test done, which was also extremely stressful because you know how I feel about needles. But got the blood test done. I don't have an autoimmune disorder.
Good.
I just have
very good
insane hives for no reason at all.
So they take your blood and just go, yeah, it's hives.
Yeah, looks like blood. Yeah, I don't know what the whole process was, but they thought like my thyroid might be messed up or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I got all the tests done, and as far as I'm concerned, it's probably either stress or an allergy. But I'm just going to live with it, I suppose.
So, de-stress and bubble.
De-stress and bubble.
Live in a bubble.
The problem is that, like, I de-stress by going for walks outside, and as it is springtime in Texas currently, I cannot do that without just being confronted by a cloud of pollen.
Yeah, I was walking into work today, and the sidewalk is smeared in pollen.
It's so gross.
There's this yellow film all over.
Yes.
It was so gross looking.
Yeah, we're going to wash the cars this weekend, and I was like, why bother? Because it's just going to get coated in that, like, horrible yellow grime.
Pretty much.
Yeah, fuck pollen. I'm so sick of pollen season. It's, like, just starting.
Oh, we're hitting that now?
We're hitting that. Cracking it open. What are you drinking?
Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, I've got a seltzer water with a hint of the Dr. flavor.
I saw that picture.
It's like
it says with a hint of the Dr. flavor. That sounds so gross.
I know. Flavored like the doctor.
I've been having my gears grinded today.
Why are your gears grinded again?
I think we already discussed how I gotta give up the collecting stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at prices for that Into the Spider-Verse steelbook.
You and that Spider-Verse.
Dude, it's so good.
You're just like eye deep in it. You're waded in so far I can no longer see your nose above the water of the Spider-Verse.
Pretty much every Marvel movie I have in a steelbook. So, like, I have to have that one, or else it all looks wonky, right?
I mean, I guess.
So I looked it up, and there's a lot of people on eBay doing this price or best offer.
Okay.
So I went back and forth with a guy today.
Just bid warring?
Well, no, because I'm offering him money, and he can say yes or no.
Okay.
Because I don't want to do the bids, because I have to wait until the end so I can, sneak in there right at the end.
Yeah.
But so this guy had it up for $54.95.
That's right? So much. What's the regular price on it? Is that regular?
So, that's almost exactly double.
That's so much.
It was on sale. Well, it came out for $27.99. So let's just say it's $27.
Okay.
Right? Double it, $54. So he's roughly hitting double the price. So I sent him $45. I go, how's 45 sound? And I figured, I don't know, he'd hit 50, like, kind of meet me in the middle or something.
Yeah.
Right? He sends me back $53.95. $1 off. $1 off.
So it's going to be one of those bids.
So I sent him $46. And he came back with $52.95. And I went, not paying more than this anyway. I don't know why I'm doing this. Decline, bye-bye.
Just for funsies.
I wanted to see if I could swing the 45.
Yeah.
At that moment, I was truly willing to pay the 45.
Were you?
Yeah. I really want it.
You've got a problem.
And it's not quite, it's not double the price.
Is that how you're justifying it?
Yeah.
It's not double the price. It's
it's
almost
not
double, but I'm going to buy it anyway.
But I didn't buy it. And then I found a list of or best offer people, and on every single one, just 45, 45, 45, 45. I just bid it all the way down. And one guy did meet me in the middle, and I was like, I really appreciate that. But I'm not spending $50. Decline, yeah.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to, test the waters, and
so
they're not
is
great.
45 like what you'd be willing to pay?
It would officially become the most expensive steelbook I ever purchased if I paid the 45.
I think you should go in lower if you're trying to pay like 45 or less.
But dude, the normal price is $30, let's say.
Yeah.
They have to give 10% or 15% to eBay, because I did the math. At $45, they got to give, let's say, 10% to eBay because they sold it. So they already got to give them $4 or something.
$4.50.
So that brings it. Yeah. So they got to give that to them. So that takes it to $40 profit, I guess.
Yeah.
They purchased it for $27. It was $30.30 with tax. So take out $30.30 from their $40. It's only $10 profit. They're really paying to ship it, even though it says free, because they kind of put it in the price.
Right.
So it's $6 to ship it to me. He's only making $4 on that movie. He doesn't really want to sell it to me for that price. And I get that.
Yeah, I guess.
But I want it.
Yeah.
For that
I'm
price.
In that camp. So you can't just find it on Amazon or something, or
Amazon is $90.
Oh, fuck, why?
Because it's $90.
I don't understand why Amazon has the monopoly on stuff like that.
I don't know. I guess it was grinding my gears. Now I'm just sad because I'm never going to own it.
One day.
That, and then the 2 steelbooks I'm missing are Spider-Man related. Because Spider-Man Homecoming I'm missing. But it's $190.
What the fuck?
On a $30 steelbook.
That's too much.
I'm paying for the case. I don't care about the movies inside. I do
so
on
ridiculous.
The Homecoming one.
That is such a concept that you're collecting the cases of these things that are going to go onto a shelf. Do you pull them out and gaze upon your treasures?
Well, that's the thing with the Spider-Verse one. The Spider-Verse one is only in Blu-ray, but I want the 4K. So I don't care what's inside, because one day I'll buy the 4K one and put that inside.
Just chuck whatever disc is inside?
Pretty much.
New Frisbee.
We did that with The Greatest Showman.
I didn't see that movie.
It's actually pretty good.
Is
Taylor
it?
loves it. That's her favorite one. But we bought the Steelbook, because the Steelbook is pretty nice, but it was only in Blu-ray. The 4K actually looks really, really good. But we waited a long time. It went on sale, and we just replaced the Blu-ray in the Steelbook with the 4K, put the Blu-ray one in the other case, and sent it to her sister, so she had basically a free movie, but we got the, mishmash complete package that we wanted.
That's so complicated.
Yeah, I know.
You're a very complicated man.
I actually did that once. I sold some games back to GameStop. Oh, man, they're probably going to get mad at me.
With the wrong games in the wrong cases?
I had the Steelbook of Grand Theft Auto 5, but on PlayStation 3, and Ferdin had gotten Grand Theft Auto 5 with his PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
And I bought it from him and put the PlayStation 4 game in the Steelbook and the PlayStation 3 game in the PlayStation 4 case.
Why?
Sold it back to GameStop, and they gave me the
God.
PlayStation 4 price, but the PlayStation 3 game was in there.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Sticking it to the man, one game at a time.
But now I have the Steelbook and the PlayStation 4 game. It's beautiful. It's a win-win for me.
Not for GameStop.
Nope. But I buy enough from them, so it like works itself out.
I went on a purchasing spree after my hive stress. Because that's
I'm
how
so
I...
itchy, make me feel better, money.
Yeah, gotta get some retail therapy in. They were having a sale on underwear at the Gap.
I don't feel that. Okay.
So I bought 20 pairs. I'm talking about my underwear on the podcast now.
Okay.
Bought 20 pairs of underwear, and I got the confirmation email, and then like half an hour later, I get this email that says, part of your order has shipped. I'm like, what does it mean by part of your order? And so I click on it, and they shipped 2 pairs.
With 18 to go.
So I'm like, how many boxes of underwear am I going to be getting, and for how long? I think it's somewhere between 2 and 18 packages of underwear that I'm going to be getting.
You get 2 pairs for 6 weeks. Wait, that's not the right math.
No, it's not. You're all mathed out after your Blu-ray.
Yeah, I know. That's like a weird loot box. Like, hey.
What? Oh, like a subscription.
Those loot crate things, yeah.
But it's coming in like odd intervals, and I have no idea how many pairs of underwear is going to be in each box. That's a surprise.
Did you buy all the same? Just
no.
This pair 20 times.
No, why would I buy one pair of underwear 20 times? Of course I bought a variety.
I don't know.
You gotta have a variety. So I'm just gonna get.
That's really weird, but I love it.
I don't. What have you been up to this week?
Not a whole lot. Today's been a weird day. Between the weird movie looking thing, and then I got tagged in a memory on Facebook.
Tagged in a memory.
And, oh yeah, you don't do Facebook.
I'm not in the Facebook lingo, but that sounds like some Harry Potter shit.
Facebook just sifts through all your old stuff and goes, hey, 2 years ago on this day, this is a post that happened.
That sounds like a bad time.
Do you? So, remember Time Hop? With the little dinosaur dude?
Yeah.
Did you ever Time Hop?
I never participated, but I saw it.
Time Hop was cool, but it went through all your social media stuff. But Facebook just says, oh, here's something, like, I don't know, you posted this one day. Look at it. And this one came up, and it's the greatest thing of all time. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you way back when. This is so old, and it came back, and I sat there and watched it 2 times back to back.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember this. It's a Japanese candy.
Is it Longman?
Oh, you know it is.
Oh my god. It's perfect.
You know it's the Long Long Man. Oh, I love him.
I love him too.
It's the greatest commercial ever made.
Long man.
I know that your heart will always belong to male shrimp.
Oh my god.
But
I love male shrimp so much. I went down a YouTube hole of male shrimp related items, of which
there's
many.
A lot of weird ones.
Yeah, so this is not a paid advertisement, but male shrimp is like a thing that male chimp put out, I guess, as like a part of a weird advertisement campaign where they're like, things rhyme with male chimp, so we're gonna make strange videos about kale blimp and stale.
Oh yeah, kale blimp.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of weird shit. And male shrimp, it's a little piece of my soul that lives in there, and I sing it to myself in the shower.
Oh wow, that gets soulful.
It does. The reverberation, the echo, it's perfect.
Male shrimp.
Male shrimp.
Male shrimp.
Our listeners have no idea what we're talking about. Please go look up male shrimp, please, for the love of God. We can put it in the show notes.
Yeah, we'll put these in the show notes if I can get a good YouTube link for this one.
YouTube will send you down a fucking hole, man.
Like, I love it.
Those recommended videos, I get stuck in loops, and I'm like, how did I arrive here? The other day, I I had a Bright Eyes song in my head, and I was like, man, I haven't listened to Bright Eyes in a long time. And so I like went to YouTube and started playing Lover I Don't Have to Love by Bright Eyes. And of course, you know that song.
No. No, I don't.
Yeah, I know. But then YouTube was like, how about this other video of teens reacting to pop punk? And I'm like, what even is that? And so I click on it, and it's just like teenage little baby faces that are probably born
Ninja Turtles?
No turtles. Okay. But they're probably born in like, I don't know, 2005. And
they're playing, like, who are these old people?
Yes, they're playing like Awesome Good Charlotte songs for them. They played The Middle by Jimmy Eat World, which everyone should know. And half the kids were like, I've never heard this. Jimmy Eats World?
Why is he so hungry?
This isn't even a good song. What is pop punk? I know what pop is. I know what punk is. What is pop punk? Oh my god.
Yeah, so you had told me that the other day, that you were going back through all your old, like, middle school feel songs.
Yeah, after that I was like, I gotta make a playlist, and I went down a YouTube hole for like 4 hours of just emo music. Really in my feels that day.
I was thinking about that, like, what are some of the things that you go back to all the time that always, I don't know, like, cheer you up, I guess? It's just like your safe place.
My safe space.
The stuff that I love, I know it's good, I don't have to learn anything new.
Yeah.
And you just kind of go with it.
I get stuck in, like, an emo hole for hours at a time. Just Good Charlotte, Jimmy Eat World. I was listening to Weezer today. Mm-hmm. The Good album, the Green album.
See, music was never a really big thing for me. I didn't listen to a lot of music until later, like after high school. Uh-huh. But it's all older stuff, like older than that.
Yeah.
I kind of missed that whole area.
What were you doing in those ages?
Playing Goldeneye, man.
Is that what you poured your soul into?
Yeah.
Goldeneye.
Oh, man. Yeah, see? Richard knows.
He does. You can hear him back there.
Yeah!
Yeah! I think he just got a goal.
But I do that with video games, I think.
Yeah.
I don't want to play something new, so I'll play a game that I've played too much of, that I know everything in. It's not even really fun.
Yeah, you just like
going through the motions.
Yeah, but you know how to do it. It's a good, you can go turn your brain off. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just bought the trilogy of Phoenix Wright games. They just came out on Steam.
Okay. I thought that came out a month ago, but apparently it got delayed and I didn't know it, and it came out today.
Yeah, we just got them today. Like, we got downloaded everything. You should play them, man. They're so good. I've played the trilogy probably 6 times, and I don't know why.
Jesus.
They're so good. I cry every time.
I tried to play through the first one for a second time, and I couldn't finish it the second time.
Why? How far did you get? Did you get, like, through the first case?
I was at the samurai case.
Okay, that's a good case.
That's the second one, right?
You know what? I can't remember. The funny thing about these games is, like, you have to know so much about them. Like, you have to know which phrases to press and what evidence to present and who to talk to and what order to do it all in. And I always forget. Well, even though I've played it,
it's a lot.
It is a lot, but I've played it so much. I know the stories until, like, I realize, oh, I don't remember that part of the story, even though I've done it so many times.
I really thought about getting it because I know you love them so much.
It's my favorite thing ever. It's my favorite video game series.
Really?
Yeah, like, top tier.
Wow.
It's such a good memory for me. Like, I remember the very first game I got, I was hanging out at my first job, Leslie's Pool Supplies, sitting on the tub of chlorine, like, playing it on my DS. Mm-hmm. Because we had no customers, because that store was slow as hell. I just love that game.
I came into that store many times.
Yes, you did. I sold you a duck one time.
Yeah. I just remember one time I was creeping around all these, like, things.
The chlorine jungle.
And you knew someone was in there, but you'd look around. But I was hiding behind stuff, and I kept that going for like 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
And finally I was like, hey, Kelsey, let's get the shit out of you.
That sounds about right.
It was really great. I was thinking about that because my shoes aren't as quiet as they used to be. These shoes squeak.
So you used to have, like, sneaking shoes, and now you don't?
Oh, there's no way that I could do that today.
Your bones creak, too. You're too old.
No. They pop. They just pop in weird spots.
I pop so much.
There we go. Lifted my arm.
I know, like, bend down to pet the cat, and then you just, like, have to stand up in 3 phases.
Yeah.
Crack, crack, crack.
One of my, like, safe favorite video game franchises is actually because of you.
Really?
You bought it for me, actually.
Oh, I know what it is.
It's Uncharted.
Of course.
Oh, man. I played that demo. It was like, alright, this sounds okay. And I found it the other day, and I was very surprised that you bought that for me, because it was not the cheapest used game. It's
really?
Like, man, Kelsey spent good money on me. It was like 30-something bucks.
Whoa.
I was like,
I like it so much.
We were in high school. Why are we dropping $30?
Saving up my allowance from a good friend.
God. But I started it, and I didn't beat it for like a year. I got really bored with it.
Really?
And, oh yeah, I fell out of it real hard. It was like, this is going nowhere. I'm turning this off. And one day, I was bored. I had no other games. And I thought, I should beat some of the ones I haven't beaten yet. I should throw in that Uncharted game. It was alright. I beat it and went, wait. I gotta play it again. I played through it again, and it's still one of my all-time favorite games. It's my favorite of all of them still. I love that first one. It's so good.
I actually never played any of the Uncharted games, but I did watch a YouTube video that was...
Oh, the movie one?
Yeah, they like cut up all the cutscenes and made it into a movie. It was interesting. I liked the story.
Movie. Yeah. I mean, they're really good movies in a way.
Yeah.
But that's definitely one of my safe nostalgic ones. I just toss it in there, play it all the time.
What game system did you have growing up? Were you like a Sega kid?
I had all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I
played a little Sonic over here, played a little Super Mario World over there.
We only had a Nintendo. I think we had a Super Nintendo.
Nice.
My first like video game that I remember playing forever was The Lion King on SNES.
Gross.
Oh my god,
it's the hardest game.
It's so hard. I don't think we ever beat it. Like, I was talking to my sister about it pretty recently.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I rented that from Blockbuster and said, nope.
Yeah, because when you get to the end,
again.
It's like a horrible maze, and it takes forever to get through it.
Oh, geez, you made it to the end?
Yeah.
I don't even think I made it past, it just can't wait to be king level.
Yeah, that one's tough. I mean, they're all tough, honestly. It's a hard game. It's so good, though. I was obsessed with The Lion King. I'm still obsessed with The Lion King. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I know.
It was a good game. But yeah, we had a Super Nintendo. We never had a Sega. Our babysitter had a Sega. Mm-hmm. So we got like a turn on it among 30 other children. But yeah, I've played Sonic maybe once.
I don't think I've ever beaten a Sonic game from the Sega.
Yeah.
I played them all a lot, but I don't think I ever went from beginning to end and beat a whole game.
Are they like difficult? You just have to like run on the track and get the rings, right? And avoid shit that's gonna make you explode into rings.
It's pretty much that, or then like the boss fights are really hard sometimes.
Mm.
But for me, like Sonic 3, I could never get through the casino level. Yeah, you go to like this casino world type thing. Of course,
there's always a casino world.
And you have to jump on this weird thing, and you have to time it so that you can get... It's like a bob kind of thing, and you have to get it to bob higher and lower until you finally make it shoot so low that you can jump under this platform.
Oh.
And there's no other way. And I would get stuck there, and I just never played it.
Well.
So, screw you, Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic.
But I love Sonic, though. Not excited for that movie, though.
He looks so creepy.
I kind of like it.
Who put whoever in charge of that? Like, I don't... His eyes haunt me.
His eyes are okay.
I don't know, there's just something weird about him. Like, he looks like when you turn around, he's going to move a little bit closer or something, you know?
But he doesn't have one giant eye that's connected.
Maybe that's why I don't like him.
Like normal.
Yeah. Just that big, like, glossy central Cyclops eye with two pupils that he's got.
At least they made him a bit more normal.
I guess. I'd rather see the Cyclops.
Kind of. I'm still gonna see it.
Show me the monster.
What about, it might be The Lion King, but do you have any, like, nostalgic movies that's just a movie that you always go back to? You always watch it?
Actually, when I was, other than Labyrinth, which of course is my probably top favorite movie of all time, bless David Bowie, may he rest in peace. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Fantasia.
Really?
I would watch that shit on loop. Like, literally, my parents would put it on, and when it would hit the end of the VHS, I'd be like, please rewind it. I want to do it again.
Yeah, my mom said, that's only music. You want to watch that? And
it's
I went,
not only music. It's so much more. You've seen Fantasia, right?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
I have not.
Oh, man. Like, whenever I was sick, I would just put on Fantasia and just watch it the whole day. It was so good. Like, I don't know, something about the music and the way the animation moves with it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Because fantastic just sounds delicious.
Fantasty.
Mine would probably be... This isn't even my favorite movie of all time, but it's probably my most watched movie of all time. I watch this movie all the time.
More than the South Park movie?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's probably close. South Park was big at one time. It was just really high numbers in like a tiny frame, but this number has had consistent numbers.
Okay.
This movie's lasted. I watched it like a month ago. Starship Troopers.
I have not seen that one.
I love everything about that movie. I can just watch it anytime.
Is that the one with Alan Rickman?
No.
No. What's that one?
Whoa, I don't know.
Where they're like in space.
Oh, that's Galaxy Quest, and that movie's bomb.
Yeah, I love that movie. I have seen that one.
It's so funny. I was just thinking about that movie.
It also holds up.
Oh, yeah, it does. That was Justin Long's first movie.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Was he like 10?
Probably, but he looks the exact same.
Yeah, he's eternal. He never ages.
Starship Troopers is the movie where it's like the future, and they are fighting these, they just call them bugs, but they're these like arachnid things from another planet further in the galaxy.
Yeah.
And we just hate each other, and we're just trying to kill each other.
Nice.
It's just got a lot of deep stuff in it. I always pick out something different still, and I've seen it a billion times.
Isn't it funny how stuff like that works? Like, you'll be watching a movie, and you're like, I never noticed that in the background. Or, like, you hear a line for the first time, and you're like, oh, that could mean something different.
Yeah. Neil Patrick Harris is in that movie.
What?
Yeah. And he looks super young.
He's also eternal. Well, he's aging, but, like, in a fine wine kind of way.
He hit a point and then stopped aging, but he aged to a point and is now just in pH.
Yep.
But he's in that movie, and I didn't know who he was until How I Met Your Mother was deep going on, and I went back to Starship Troopers, because I always do. I was like, hey, it's Barney.
It's that dude.
Look at this dude. Speaking of not getting things for a long time, because there's a thing in that I didn't get for the longest time. Hercules. When the kids are trapped under the rock.
Yeah.
Did you understand that they were saying call 911 in Roman numerals?
Oh my god, I would have to go back and watch.
I was so much way too old to be proud to say when I learned that. It's like,
yesterday.
I've always wondered what that meant. I felt so stupid.
I haven't watched Hercules in forever. That's such a good movie, too.
I've watched that movie recently as well.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I'm so thirsty. Sorry, I'm like drinking 1,000 bottles of soda over here. Or, I say soda. Bottles of seltzer with the Dr. flavor.
Nice. Is it like Bits of the Doctor?
Bits of the Doctor.
Bits of the Doctor.
Yeah, just a little piece of thumb floating in there.
You know what they say? It's made out of bits of real doctor.
Ew.
60% of the time, it quenches your thirst. Every time. That's a movie that I've seen a lot, too.
I think I only ever saw it probably the once in theaters, and I was like, that's enough.
Man. You saw it in the theater, really?
Yeah. Did you not?
Nope. I saw it well after high school.
Really?
Everybody was into it. Everybody did the references all the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't like Will Ferrell then. I didn't think he was that funny.
Yeah, see, I didn't either.
But I saw that movie, and I love him.
I don't know, I'm on the fence about him. Like, I like him in certain roles, but I feel like that's just him all the time. He can't turn it off, you know?
Yeah.
I can't handle that level.
But he's grown on me.
I do love Step Brothers.
Most of his movies now have, like, a good message in them.
Do
by
they?
the end. They kind of do. They always get a little heartfelt at times. They're pretty good.
Big softy.
Ooh, speaking of those people, Saturday Night Live people.
Uh-huh.
Guess who's coming to host on May 4th?
Coming to host?
Yeah. It's a first-time host. He has never hosted this show before, and he has not been back in 24 years since he left the show.
On Saturday Night Live?
Yep. And they're getting him to host.
Someone who left Saturday Night Live 24 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit, I have no idea.
He's like my favorite dude.
Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can you hear my eyes rolling?
Oh, I'm gonna watch it so hard.
I didn't know he was on Saturday Night Live. Is that like where he got his start?
Yes.
I had never watched SNL, so I can't.
Oh man. He was Opera Man, Cajun Boy.
Cajun Boy. Is that just Water Boy?
Yeah.
Of course.
All of his characters were just something man or boy.
I mean, that's true to his form.
That's where him and Chris Farley became like best friends, and David Spade, that whole little group.
Yeah.
Oh man. One of my favorite skits is him and Chris Farley, and they go to watch a house, and Chris Farley's, man, this house sucks. Why did you bring me here? Wait till you check out the pool. And then they take him to the pool, he puts in the water, and it's just a bunch of big buff gay dudes.
What?
And they'd party with all these big buff gay dudes and drink this beer with them. It's the best skit ever. It's so funny.
Sounds like a good time.
Adam Sandler is my nostalgic bone too.
Nostalgic bone.
Everything. I love him.
I can't stand him. I don't know what it is.
Nobody can. I know.
I liked Mr. Deeds. That was a good movie.
He's another one that got a little soft, and his movies kind of get sappy nowadays.
Like Click, that movie is fucking sad.
No, we don't talk about Click ever.
God, it's so sad. Like the whole time.
I have seen it 3 times.
Why? Why would you inflict that upon yourself?
I saw it once. It hurt. I'm gonna watch it again. It hurt worse. So I didn't watch it, and me and Taylor were cruising Netflix one day. Click was on there, and we go, you wanna cry?
Oh my god.
And we watched it, and we both super cried.
Oh my god, that sounds like a bad time.
It was a horrible time.
Yeah, I watched it the once, and I was like, I don't need to see that again. I've cried enough.
Nope. Like, that movie hurts. It really hurts. I can't stand how he misses everything. And him, like, running out in the rain, and he just dies there.
If you start talking about it, you're going to start crying.
It's so good. It's so good. It's okay. I can just go into Billy Madison and make myself good again.
Is that the one where he goes back to school?
Yeah.
That one was okay.
Okay. Alright, so we were talking nostalgic movies. That's my one, because that probably is my favorite movie of all time.
Really?
Shampoo is better. I go on first and cleans the hair. Conditioner is better. I make the hair silky and smooth.
You do a really good Adam Sandler impression, I gotta say.
I have watched him a lot. I have watched him a lot.
Tiny version of him just lives in your mouth and does that on command.
Oh, one of my coworkers absolutely cannot stand him. So I just go up to her desk. Oh, what's going on today?
Oh my god.
Are you gonna do some work? You gonna crunch them numbers on the spreadsheet?
I'm sure she loves that.
Oh, Super does not like that. So it must continue.
Naturally. Until the heat death of the universe.
I cannot wait. You do need to watch his stand-up that's on Netflix, though. Because I sent you Phone Wallet Keys, and you liked it.
That's true.
You liked it.
Yeah, it was catchy.
Not everything in it is like 100%, but you can't beat these ones. He does this trio of songs about a really dangerous situation, and he decides to like take the mantle and save everybody. So like the first one is they're in a plane and it's gonna crash because the pilot and the co-pilot have died.
Okay.
So he decides, I'm gonna save everybody, and everyone's cheering, they're all happy, and then he gets in the pilot seat, and then he crashes us into a mountain because he doesn't know what he's doing. And then they're on a runaway train, and the conductor's gone missing. Who's gonna save everybody? I'll save the day. And everyone's giving him high fives, and a girl flashes him, and then he gets back there, and they fly off a bridge because he doesn't know what he's doing.
All right. I'm sensing a theme.
Then you think that's it, and then they're at a family restaurant, and Grandma's choking on a piece of chicken.
Oh my god.
And nobody can save her, so I'll do it, because he knows the Heimlich thing, right? And there's an old lady, like a grandma, in the audience, and he's singing it straight to her.
Jesus.
And he's singing it to her, and he's like, I gotta save her. So he picks up her arms, he gets in the Heimlich maneuver, and he breaks all of her ribs because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh my god.
And the grandma, her face, she's all smiling and happy, and just, ugh. Oh, he's so funny.
And there's been a lot of like comedians that have come out recently doing Netflix stand-ups where they just get sad at the end.
Okay.
Does he get sad at the end of his? They
all
get sad.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I came and watched the end of his because I cried.
Why?
Well, he sings a song in tribute to Chris Farley.
Aw. Because,
Chris Farley overdosed in like the 90s.
Right.
Or whatever. And he sings a song about his good buddy Chris Farley, and I can't handle it.
Yeah, that sounds sad.
It's so sweet and so beautiful. I love it. But there's a Bo Burnham one.
I love Bo Burnham.
Taylor doesn't get sad at the end. I get so sad at the end.
Why? He just like sings a sad song?
I guess I'm taking it different than she does. But
which special is it?
I think it's called Get Happy.
I think I've seen that one. Was that his first one?
I think it's the latest one.
I'm gonna have to watch it because I do love Bo Burnham.
But at the end, he's like singing a song, and it's a really funny song about how your hand doesn't fit in a Pringles can. But then he turns it, and he's basically commenting on his thoughts about the show. So it's his thoughts that he's singing, right? Yeah. And he's saying how, like, I just want to make you happy. I hope this show makes you happy because it's coming from a boy that can't be happy himself.
Well, that's damn sad.
And then, like, the show ends, and I'm still okay, but then it cuts to, like, a pre-recorded segment, and he continues the song, and it's called, like, I Want to Make You Happy, and then, like, he basically asks, like, hey, Mom, are you happy that I've made it now? Or whatever. Yeah. And it makes me want to cry so hard, and Taylor doesn't... I don't know if I'm reading into it the wrong way, but it makes me so sad.
Okay, I have to watch it and I'll report back.
Oh, please do, because I full on just want to cry every time that special ends. Aw. It makes me so sad because I feel like that's why comedians are doing it in the first place. There's usually like a hurt or something
they're
sad
all
in them.
Sad inside. Like, I just want to hold them.
Because they may be seeing ugliness of life that nobody else sees, and it's just a way to cope with the knowledge that they perceive in this world or whatever. Right. But there's always something sad in a comedian, and I feel like he was tapping into it right there at the end, and it just makes me really, really sad.
The tragic clown.
It was really good. That's a good special though. Taylor, that's Taylor's go-to thing. If she doesn't know what she wants to do, it's Bo Burnham or that Adam Sandler one.
Really?
She loves it. I was so happy.
I don't want to watch it, but I might.
I was reading a thing on it, and they said it's a completely new take. It's Adam kind of maturing as a comedian, getting out of the things that people don't like.
Yeah.
It's
the whole Adam Sandler thing.
Yeah. A lot of reviews have said it's a step forward out of that niche that he had before.
Yeah, I feel like he just did like that one character. He has two characters, like the stupid boy. Yeah, he has Waterboy, and then he has like Punch Drunk Love.
I never saw that one.
Don't bother. It's not good. I mean, people liked it. I didn't.
But I loved a Waterboy.
Yeah, it's definitely not Waterboy.
That's some high quality H2O.
Jesus. I avoided seeing Waterboy for a good chunk of my life, and then like a couple of years ago,
that hurts
Richard.
Me.
Yeah, I know, but Richard, it's like one of his favorite movies. He would always quote it, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying. And he's like, you've just got to watch Waterboy, and he like strapped me to a chair and pried my eyes open and made me watch it.
And it's good, right?
It's funny.
But it's good,
movie.
right?
I enjoyed it. I love Frisbee, so yeah.
I mean, his mom finally lets go of trying to control him. It's got a good message in there. Things are happy.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, overall it is a funny movie, I gotta say. I
quote that movie all the time, too.
Yes, you do.
If somebody makes a joke and nobody laughs in the room, I just turn to him. Did you make a joke, Bobby?
God.
I love all of his movies. They're so good. Well, until like the Zohan was the last one that I really watched.
Oh man.
I didn't see Jack and Jill or any of those.
Is that the one where he like played also his twin sister?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't gonna do that.
No, don't put yourself through that.
I knew better. But he does have some on Netflix that are pretty good. There's one called The Do-Over, I think.
Is it a movie or a stand-up?
It's a movie, and him and David Spade fake their deaths and like go become these new people.
Yeah.
Sort of doing a do-over with their life. That one got horrendously sad.
Why?
So the whole point was he picked to be these people because this doctor guy was doing this cancer research. And it turns out that Adam Sandler... Oh, it's so good. He has cancer and is trying to like continue the research.
Yeah.
And not die.
That's just sad.
It was really sad, but it's so good.
You know what is a good, funny movie, now that I think about David Spade? Joe fucking Dirt. That is a good movie. Don't tell me you don't like Joe Dirt.
Kelsey?
Robert?
That movie's my life.
Yes! Okay. That
Life's
is the
a garden,
movie.
dig it. That's a movie that is also on my nostalgic bone.
Yes, absolutely. I remember watching that so often in high school. Oh my god.
Taylor hasn't even seen it, but she quotes,
Why?
I'm new, I don't know what to do, because I've said it so much. She just says it, and I'm like, you haven't really seen it.
You've got to play the movie for her. There's no way she's not going to like it.
I think she's seen pretty much most of it just from me watching it so often.
Yeah, it's always on TV. Like, if it's on, I'm going to watch it, you know?
I know she watched the last half with me one time, because I just turned it on and was watching a funny part, and then I just kept watching the movie.
Like you do.
Yeah, so she saw probably a big chunk of it, but she didn't get to see, I'm new. I always quote that, I got the poo on me.
Man, that's a classic movie.
It so is, and nobody likes it.
Really? I don't think I've ever met someone who doesn't like Joe Dirt.
I only meet people that don't like Joe Dirt. I gotta hang out with the people you find.
Yeah, you gotta make better friends.
Oh yeah,
that's what they call you, Joe Dirt.
I say that all the time.
Me too.
Get out of here, Dirt. No one wants you around. Or Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Don't try to pretty it up. Every time I crack open a thing of peanuts, I go, that's space peanut, and then I eat it. So yes, I do like the movie.
Good.
It's
gonna be friendship over if you didn't.
Oh, I feel like we just got way closer. Joe Dirt, he brings people together.
Exactly. Should we typo in this episode?
I feel like we went to a lot of places.
We did.
It's been a weird day. It was just destined to be a weird show.
Yep.
But you guys will love it. It's fine.
You better. And if you don't, listen to the next one. Maybe it'll be better.
Hey, you don't like Adam Sandler? It's okay. I'm used to nobody liking him.
But if you don't like Joe Dirt, get out of here.
Yeah, for real. Go somewhere.
But tell us what your...
You can go live in a van down by the river!
Okay, listeners, tell us what your safe space media is. What songs you go to, or movies, video games.
Yeah, if you have just a favorite thing, you just relax, you go to it. You don't think about it. It's just part of who you are. And let us know your favorite DNA. Thing. You can visit us on social media. You can find us at YMBToAP on Twitter and Instagram. You can also email us at YMBToAP@gmail.com. Our podcast is hosted on Libsyn. The website is YMBToAP.libsyn.com. Please tell your friends about us, because, yeah, we're awesome.
We need new friends. Friends that like Joe Dirt. Our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Farage. Please check out their stuff on YouTube. It's pretty awesome. As always, thanks for listening, and tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. Seriously, who doesn't like Joe Dirt?
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
I've actually found that we're really in sync now that we kind of do that.
We're syncing up.
I almost never have to sync up what we say now.
Syncing perfectly, just like the Titanic.
Oh, wow. Lovely.
Sorry.